Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about something very important, something that can completely change your English. How to think and talk in English. Many people understand English, but when it's time to speak, they stop. They translate in their mind. They feel slow. They lose confidence. But here is the truth. Fluent speakers don't translate. They think directly in English. And in this video, I will show you simple and powerful steps that will help you think in English and speak naturally without fear. Everything will be explained in very simple English, so you can understand easily and start today. Let's begin. Step 1. Stop translating. Start thinking in English. The foundation. When people try to speak English, they usually do one thing first. They think in their native language, then translate into English, and then speak. This process looks normal, but it is the biggest problem. Why translation slows you down? Let's understand what happens in your brain. Step 1. You think in your language. Step 2. You translate into English. Step 3. You check if it is correct. Step 4. Then you speak. This takes time. That is why. You speak slowly. You feel nervous. You forget words. You lose confidence. Because your brain is doing too much work. Fluent speakers don't translate. Now look at fluent speakers. They don't translate. They don't think, what is this in my language? They think directly in English. Their brain is fast. Their speech is natural. That is the difference. Your goal is simple. Your goal is not just to learn English words. Your goal is to train your brain to think directly in English. This is the real secret of fluency. Start with small thinking. Don't try to think big sentences. Start very small. Look around you and name things in English. For example, I see a chair. This is a table. My phone is here. Simple, but powerful. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, talk to yourself. This is one of the best methods. Describe your actions in English. For example, I am drinking water. I am opening the door. I am going to the kitchen. You are training your brain to connect actions with English words. Don't worry about grammar. At the beginning, your sentences may not be perfect. That is okay. Don't stop because of grammar. Focus on thinking, not perfection. Because fluency comes first. Accuracy comes later. Use simple words only. You don't need big vocabulary. Use simple words that you already know. Because the goal is not to impress. The goal is to think quickly. Simple thinking, fast speaking. Repeat daily. This is not a one-day process. You must practice every day. Even 10 to 15 minutes daily can change your thinking. Slowly, your brain will stop translating and start thinking directly in English. What will happen after practice? After some days, you will notice a change. You will think faster. You will speak without long pauses. You will feel more confident. This is real progress. Common mistake to avoid. Don't try to translate every sentence perfectly. This will only slow you down. Instead, think simple and speak simple. Simple practice. You can start today. Right now, look around you and say 5 sentences in English. Then later, describe your day in English. Step by step, you will improve. If you keep translating, you will always speak slowly. If you start thinking in English, you will speak naturally. Stop depending on translation. Train your mind step by step. Think simple. Speak simple. Practice daily. Because in English speaking, the moment you start thinking in English, your fluency truly begins. Step 2. Build simple sentences fast. Train your mouth to speak. Now you've started thinking in English. That is a very powerful first step. But thinking is not enough. You must also train your mouth to speak quickly. Because many learners think in English, but when they try to speak, they become slow. Why? Because their mouth is not trained. The real problem. Most people learn English like this. They read, they understand, but they don't speak. So their brain knows English, but their mouth is not ready. And when they try to speak, they feel stuck. Speaking is a physical skill. Listen carefully. Speaking is not only mental, it is also physical. Your tongue, your lips, your voice, all need practice. Just like exercise trains your body, speaking trains your mouth. Start with very simple sentences. Don't try to speak long or difficult sentences. Start small, very small. For example, I am ready. I feel happy. I like this. I don't understand. These are simple, but very powerful. Speak daily situations. Use English in your daily life. Whatever you do, say it in English. For example, I am waking up. I am brushing my teeth. I am going outside. I am eating food. This creates a habit. Now English becomes part of your life, not just a subject. Use the same sentences again and again. Repetition is very important. Don't try to learn new sentences every time. Repeat the same simple sentences again and again, because repetition creates speed. After some time, your mouth will speak automatically. Don't wait for perfect sentence. Many learners stop because they think, my sentence is not perfect. This is a big mistake. Don't wait for perfect. Speak what you can, even if it is simple, even if it is not 100% correct, because speaking improves speaking, not thinking. Practice with mirror. This is a powerful technique. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and speak in English. For example, hello, I am learning English. Today I will practice speaking. This builds confidence. You feel like you are talking to someone. Speak out loud, very important. Don't speak in your mind only, speak out loud. Your voice must come out, because real speaking needs sound. If you only think, you will not improve speaking. Create small conversations. You can also create simple conversations. For example, where are you going? I am going to the market. Practice both questions and answers. This prepares you for real-life speaking. Speed will come slowly. At first, you will speak slowly. That is normal. Don't worry. With daily practice, your speed will increase automatically. Common mistake to avoid. Don't stay silent. Don't only watch videos. Don't only read. If you don't speak, you will never become fluent. Simple practice. You can start today. Choose 10 simple sentences. Speak them 5 to 10 times daily. Then use them in your daily life. Slowly, your speaking will become natural. If you don't train your mouth, your English will stay in your mind. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't wait for perfect English. Start small. Speak daily. Repeat again and again. Because in English learning, the more you speak, the faster you improve. Step 3. Think in English using daily situations. Make English your real-life language. Now you have started thinking in English, and you are speaking simple sentences. This is good. But now we move to the next powerful level, using English in real-life situations. Because real fluency does not come from books. It comes from daily life practice. The real problem. Most learners only practice English when they study, when they open a book or watch a lesson. Then they try to think and speak. But in real life, they go back to their native language, so their brain never fully changes. What you need to do. You must bring English into your daily life, not only during study time, but throughout your day. This is how your brain learns faster. Turn your day into English practice. From morning to night, everything you do, try to think about it in English. For example, morning. I'm waking up. I need to brush my teeth. Afternoon. I am working now. I need to complete this task. Evening. I'm feeling tired. I will take some rest. Night. Today was a good day. I learned something new. This is simple, but very powerful. Why daily situations work. When you use English in real life, your brain connects English with action. You remember words easily. You think faster without translating. English becomes natural, like your first language. Describe everything around you. Wherever you are, describe your environment in English. For example, I see a man walking. The weather is hot today. There is a car on the road. This improves your observation and thinking. Think in questions and answers. This is a very powerful method. Ask yourself simple questions and answer them in English. For example, what am I doing? I am studying English. What will I do next? I will go outside. This creates a natural thinking flow. Don't translate in real life. At this stage, you must reduce translation more. Don't think in your language first. Try to think directly in English. Even if it is slow. Even if it is simple. Keep going. Use your imagination. If you are not doing anything, still you can practice. Imagine situations in your mind. For example, you are in a shop. I want to buy this. You are talking to a friend. How are you? This prepares your brain for real conversations. Make English a habit. Don't treat English like a subject. Treat it like a habit. Just like you eat every day. Just like you walk every day. Think in English every day. Slowly, it becomes automatic. Common mistake to avoid. Don't say, I will practice later. Later never comes. Practice in the moment. Use every situation as an opportunity. Simple practice. You can start today. From now, for the next 1 hour, try to think everything in English, even small thoughts. Then slowly increase the time. 1 hour, 2 hours, full day, step by step. You will improve. If English is only in your book, you will forget it. If English is in your life, you will master it. Bring English into your daily life. Think in real situations. Practice everywhere. Every time. Because in English learning, the more you live in English, the more you speak naturally. Step 4. Learn words in groups. Think in phrases, not single words. Now you are thinking in English and using it in daily life. This is great progress. But there is one more important problem that stops many learners. They learn English word by word, and this makes speaking slow and difficult. the real problem. Most people learn like this. They learn one word, then another word, then another word. And when they try to speak, they try to join those words. This takes time. They stop. They think. They forget. And their speaking becomes slow. How fluent speakers think. Fluent speakers don't think word by word. They think in groups of words. They use ready-made phrases. For example, not just go, but go to the market. Not just eat, but eat something now. These are called phrases. Why phrases are powerful. When you learn phrases, you speak faster. You don't stop again and again. Your sentences sound natural. You don't need to think too much because your brain uses ready patterns. Simple example. Let's understand clearly. Word method. I, go, market, now. Phrase method. I am going to the market now. Which one is better? The second one, because it is smooth and natural. Learn common daily phrases. Start learning phrases that you use every day. For example, I am getting ready. I don't feel good. I will do it later. I am thinking about it. These phrases are used in real life. Practice them daily. Repeat phrases. Again and again. Repetition is very important. Don't just read once. Speak the phrase many times. Because your brain needs repetition to make it automatic. After some time, you will speak without thinking. Use phrases in real life. Don't just memorize. Use phrases in your daily thinking. For example, when you feel tired, I am feeling tired. When you delay work, I will do it later. Now your brain connects phrases with real situations. Build your own phrase bank. Create a small list of phrases. Write 10 to 15 useful phrases. Practice them daily. Then slowly add new phrases. This becomes your personal speaking tool. Listen and copy phrases. Whenever you hear English, don't focus only on words. Focus on phrases. Copy them. Repeat them. This improves your natural speaking style. Don't make everything from zero. Many learners try to create sentences from zero every time. This is slow. Instead, use ready phrases. This saves time and increases speed. Common mistake to avoid. Don't learn difficult words first. Don't try to sound advanced. Focus on simple, useful phrases. Because simple phrases are used every day. Simple practice. You can start today. Learn 5 phrases today. Speak them 10 times. Use them in your daily life. Tomorrow, add 5 more. Slowly, your speaking will become smooth. Don't think in single words. Think in phrases. Stop learning word by word. Start learning in groups. Use phrases. Repeat daily. Speak naturally. Because in English speaking, the person who uses phrases speaks faster and better. Step 5. Speak out loud. Every day, turn English into a real voice. Now we come to another powerful step. A step that changes English from something inside your mind into something that comes out of your mouth naturally. That step is this. Speak out loud every day. Not only in your mind, not only silently, not only by reading with your eyes. You must open your mouth and speak. This is one of the biggest secrets of English fluency. Many learners think they are practicing English, but actually they are only reading, listening, or thinking. These things are helpful, but they are not enough. If you want to talk in English, you must practice talking in English. That is the truth. Why speaking out loud is so important. When you speak inside your mind, everything feels easy. Your sentence feels correct. Your thoughts feel clear. You think, yes, I know this. But when you try to speak with your mouth, suddenly the problem starts. You stop. You hesitate. You forget words. Your pronunciation becomes weak. Your confidence falls. Why? Because thinking and speaking are not the same thing. Thinking is one skill. Speaking out loud is another skill. Your brain may know the sentence, but your mouth may still be slow. That is why daily speaking is necessary. When you speak out loud every day, your mouth becomes faster. Your tongue becomes more flexible. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. Your confidence starts growing. Little by little, speaking stops feeling strange. It starts feeling natural. The problem. Most learners spend too much time on silent learning. They read grammar. They watch lessons. They memorize words. They listen to English content. All of this is useful, but they do not speak enough. Then one day they try to talk to someone, and they realize something painful. They understand more than they can speak. This is a very common problem. Their English is trapped in their head. It has not become a real speaking habit yet. That is why you must speak out loud daily, even if you are alone. Even if your English is simple. Even if you make mistakes. Because every time you speak out loud, you are teaching your body and your brain to work together in English. Do not wait for a speaking partner. Many learners say, I will speak when I find someone. I will practice when I get a friend. I will start when I get a partner. This is a mistake. A speaking partner is helpful, but it is not necessary for daily practice. You can speak alone. You can practice at home. You can train your fluency by yourself. In fact, this is one of the best habits. When you are alone, you do not feel pressure. You do not feel shame. You do not worry too much. You can try again and again. You can speak slowly. You can repeat one sentence many times. This makes your practice strong. Turn your daily life into speaking practice. The best way to build this habit is to speak during normal daily life. When you wake up, speak. When you get ready, speak. When you cook, speak. When you walk, speak. When you clean, speak. When you rest, speak. Say simple things like, I'm waking up now. I need to wash my face. Today, I feel a little tired. I'm going to make tea. I have some work to do. Now I want to practice English. These sentences are not difficult, but they are powerful. Why? Because they connect English with real life. Now, English is not just a school subject. It becomes part of your daily routine. This is how fluency grows. Speak about what you see. Another powerful method is to describe your surroundings. Look around you and say what you see. The room is quiet. There's a chair near the table. My phone is on the bed. The weather looks hot today. I can hear people outside. This kind of practice is very useful because it teaches your brain to create English in the present moment. You are not memorizing. You are producing language. That is exactly what fluent speakers do. Speak about what you feel. You can also speak about your feelings. This is a very strong way to build natural English. Say things like, I feel happy today. I am a little nervous. I do not feel fresh right now. I'm excited to learn more. I feel lazy, but I still want to practice. When you speak about your feelings, your English becomes personal and real. This makes your speaking more natural and easier to remember. Speak about your plans. You can also practice by talking about your plans. For example, today I will practice for 30 minutes. Later, I will go outside. Tomorrow, I want to speak with more confidence. This week, I will improve my pronunciation. This helps you use English for future thoughts too, not only for present actions. Now your mind starts using English for more parts of your life. That is a big improvement. Why repeating out loud helps so much. When you speak one sentence out loud many times, something important happens. At first, the sentence feels difficult. Then it feels easier. Then it feels natural. Then it becomes automatic. This is how fluency is built. Not by one perfect moment, not by one video, not by one lesson. It is built through repetition. For example, if you say, I am getting ready for the day 10 times on different days, your mouth starts learning the movement. Brain starts remembering the pattern. Your confidence starts becoming stronger. This is why daily speaking matters so much. Mistakes are not the enemy. Many learners do not speak out loud because they are afraid of mistakes. They think, what if I say it wrong? What if my grammar is bad? What if my pronunciation is not good? But listen carefully. Mistakes are not a real problem. Silence is the real problem. If you stay silent, your English will stay weak. If you speak and make mistakes, you will improve. Every mistake teaches you something. Every sentence makes you better. Every day of speaking builds strength. So do not wait to become perfect first. Speak now. Improve on the way. That is the right path. Speak slowly, but speak clearly. You do not need to speak fast in the beginning. Many learners think fast speaking means fluent speaking. This is not true. At first, speak slowly, speak clearly, speak with control. Let your mouth get used to English sounds. Let your brain organize the sentence. Let your confidence grow step by step. Speed will come later. Natural rhythm will come later. First, build the habit of speaking out loud every day. That is more important than speed. Use mirror practice 1. Strong way to do this is mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror and speak to yourself. Look at your face. Look at your mouth. Notice your expression. Notice your confidence. Then say simple things like, hello, I am practicing English today. I want to speak more naturally. I am getting better every day. I may not be perfect, but I am improving. Mirror practice helps in 2 ways. First, it improves speaking. Second, it improves confidence. You get used to seeing yourself speak English. That is very important. Create a daily speaking time. If you want real improvement, make this a daily habit. Do not practice only when you feel motivated. Do not practice only when you are in a good mood. Choose a fixed time. Maybe morning, maybe afternoon, maybe night. Even 10 or 15 minutes daily can help you a lot if you do it consistently. A short daily practice is much better than a long practice once in a while, because daily repetition trains the brain. What happens after some time? If you keep speaking out loud every day, you will start noticing changes. Your mouth will move more easily. Your words will come faster. Your sentences will feel more natural. Your fear will become smaller. Your confidence will become stronger. You may still make mistakes, but you will no longer freeze so easily. That is real growth. This is how speaking becomes part of you. A simple practice you can start today. Today, do this simple exercise. Choose one daily activity. Maybe making tea. Maybe getting dressed. Maybe cleaning your room. Now speak in English during that activity for 5 minutes. Say whatever you can. Keep it simple. Do not stop too much. Do not worry too much. Just keep speaking. Tomorrow, do it again. Then again the next day. This small habit can change your English. If you only think English, your fluency stays weak. If you speak English out loud every day, your fluency becomes real. Do not keep English trapped inside your mind. Give it a voice. Give it sound. Give it life. Speak out loud every day. Speak during real life. Speak without waiting for perfection. Speak even when it feels uncomfortable. Because in the journey of fluency, the learner who speaks daily becomes the learner who talks naturally. Step 6. Listen and copy real English. Train your brain with input. Now you are thinking in English. You are speaking simple sentences. You are using English in your daily life. You are speaking out loud every day. This is powerful. But now you need one more important thing. You need correct input. Because if you only speak, without hearing good English, your growth will become slow. The real truth: you cannot speak better English if you don't listen to better English. Your brain learns language by hearing patterns again and again. That is how you learned your first language. You listened first, then you started speaking. The same process works for English. Why listening is so important. When you listen to real English, you understand how sentences are formed. You learn natural pronunciation. You learn how words connect. You learn how people really speak. This builds a strong base in your brain. Don't listen like a passive learner. Many people listen, but they don't improve. Why? Because they listen passively. They just hear sounds, but they don't focus. You must listen actively. That means pay attention, understand the meaning, notice how sentences are spoken, copy the way native speakers speak. This is very powerful. When you listen, don't just understand. Copy. Copy their tone. Copy their speed. Copy their pronunciation. This is called shadowing. How to do shadowing: simple method. First, listen to a short sentence. Then pause. Then repeat the same sentence in the same way. Try to match the sound, the rhythm, the feeling. At first, it will feel difficult, but slowly, your speaking will improve. Use short and simple content. Don't start with very difficult English. Choose simple content, short sentences, clear pronunciation, because if it is too hard, you will feel frustrated. Start easy, then go step by step. Repeat again and again. One-time listening is not enough. Listen to the same audio many times. First time, just understand. Second time, notice words. Third time, copy and speak. Repetition builds familiarity, and familiarity builds fluency. Train your ears. First, before your mouth becomes fluent, your ears must become strong. If you cannot hear clearly, you cannot speak clearly. So train your listening daily. Even 10 to 15 minutes is enough if you do it consistently. Listen everywhere. Use your free time. While walking, while resting, while traveling. Listen to English. Make it part of your life. Common mistake to avoid. Don't just watch subtitles always. If you depend too much on reading, your listening will stay weak. Try to listen first, then check if needed. Simple practice. You can start today. Choose one short English audio. Listen carefully. Repeat each sentence 3 to 5 times. Focus on sound, not only words. Do this daily. If you hear good English daily, you will speak good English naturally. Fill your mind with correct English. Listen actively. Copy naturally. Repeat daily. Because in English learning, the better you listen, the better you speak. Step 7. Practice real conversations. Train your brain to respond fast. You must learn how to respond in real conversations. Because speaking alone is different, and speaking with someone is different. The real problem. Many learners can speak when they are alone. They can describe things. They can say simple sentences. But when someone asks a question, they stop. They freeze. They don't know what to say. Why does this happen? Because they never practiced real conversation. What is real conversation? Real conversation means someone asks you something and you answer quickly. You don't get time to think too much. You must understand and respond. This is the real test of fluency. Your brain needs training for this. Your brain must learn 2 things. First, how to understand quickly. Second, how to answer quickly. This comes only with practice. Just thinking or speaking alone is not enough. Start with simple questions. Don't make it difficult. Start with basic questions. For example, what are you doing? Where are you going? How are you feeling? Now answer them in English. I am studying. I am going outside. I feel good. Practice this again and again. Create self-conversation. Even if you don't have a partner, you can still practice. Ask yourself questions and answer them. For example, what did I do today? I studied English and watched a video. What will I do tomorrow? I will practice speaking again. This builds your response habit. Think like a real situation. Imagine real-life situations. You are meeting someone. You are in a shop. You are talking to a friend. Now speak in English. Hello, how are you? I am fine, thank you. I want to buy this. This prepares your brain for real conversations. Don't translate while responding. This is very important. When someone asks you something, don't go back to your native language. Try to respond directly in English. Even if your answer is small, it is okay. Speed is more important than perfection. Keep your answers simple. Many learners try to give long answers. Then they get stuck. Instead, give short and clear answers. For example, wrong way, trying to say a long, perfect sentence. Right way, simple answer, like I am learning English. Simple speaking builds confidence. Increase speed slowly. At first, you will take time to answer. That is normal, don't worry. With daily practice, your speed will increase. Your brain will start responding automatically. Practice with real people if possible. If you have a friend or partner, try to speak with them in English. Even small conversation is helpful. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Real conversation builds real confidence. Common mistake to avoid. Don't stay silent in conversation. Even if you don't know the perfect answer, say something. Silence breaks confidence. Speaking builds confidence. Simple practice. You can start today. Ask yourself 5 questions today. Answer them in English. Speak out loud. Do this daily, slowly. Your response will become fast and natural. Fluency is not just speaking. It is responding quickly. Train your brain to answer fast. Practice real conversations. Keep it simple. Stay consistent. Because in English speaking, the person who can respond quickly is the person who sounds fluent.